The day that I spent at Goat Mountain Sanctuary, one of the important visits was for a border collie named Fletcher. And Rob specifically wrote to me in regards to Fletcher and his very special situation. I didn't really know what was so special. I just knew where he came from, went through a lot of trauma, was a rescue, was getting ready to be put down, and Rob had rescued him and brought him back to Goat Mountain, which also houses many other animals that are rescues: goats, pigs, horses. He does amazing things there, and Fletcher was a new arrival and quite scared and very different than anything he had ever worked with, and thought perhaps I could get in there and balance his energy and really see what his true connection is to Rob, the land that he lives on, the home, the other animals. Rob is a big believer in spirit and connection to the land, and felt that I would be beneficial for Fletcher. The one thing that really stood out when I went in there and worked with him was this dog was a conduit to spirit. You never know what you're getting when you walk into it, but I will say this, that I felt many energies surrounding Fletcher before I even walked into the home. When I say energies or spirit, I couldn't quite know what form of spirit, what form of energy, but I did know that there was presence in that home, and presence in a spirit sense that worked with Fletcher. I was cautious with that, but I certainly wasn't cautious enough, and as I protect myself, and because I'm someone that uses animal totems and animal spirit as well as my own guides and spirits that lead me, I was ill-prepared for what I was getting ready to come up against. And so once I identified what led Fletcher, and once I saw there was so much energy in there, and Fletcher is such a ball of energy, that I got a little lost, and my guard was down, my energetic guard. And when I say that, I mean I perhaps let myself be a little too vulnerable. And as soon as I did that, and as soon as I showed an ounce of fear, I was belted in the back of the head.
I even had a Lakota ceremony in my living room because there were so many spirits around.
Yeah, it really is. And hey!
What, just came to you?
It's very rare that something whacks me on a neck. It felt like something shot from the back of my neck through my throat and just landed there. I couldn't see straight. I was dizzy. My head was throbbing. Something had really belted me. And at the time, I was knee-deep in working with Fletcher. I didn't have the time to really recover. So I did the best that I could. And then when we had a little bit of a break and we were switching some things around, and Fletcher had made quite a marked improvement, in that break I noticed that I was spinning. I mean, I could not see straight. So I asked my assistant who was there, and I told Rob we needed to break, and I asked my assistant specifically for an animal totem I carry, which is the Black Panther. Handbag, in one of the pockets inside, is my Black Panther. Okay. I need to have it because I'm downplaying it for him, but I really punch in the back of the It is my lead totem, and it was one of the most significant protectors that I had with me on that day. And unfortunately, it was not with me, it was in the car. It is the number one animal totem that I connect to before I connect out to work with animals. And I knew that this would ground me and let me get what I needed to be reconnected to what guides me and to myself and to everything, so I could move on. But now we're sitting here effortlessly. And now we can have, right? We're having dog love. This is like natural, right? We don't have to be cautious for petting like we're watching TV or something, right? I can move your ears. Yeah, he's like, because I know what you see. He's like, he knows I can see what he sees.